Good morning, children. Today we are here to study Unit 9 of Electric Current. Within that, we are going to study about electric circuit. What are called as electric circuits? Now we are going to study. Best thing, before going to a topic, let me recapitulate the concept what we have studied in previous class. We have studied in previous class about factors affecting loss of resistance as well as resistivity and electric shock topics we have studied clearly. Now coming to what topic there itself? Electric circuits. What is called as electric circuit? Electric circuits are nothing but what? A closed path connected by various components. I have taken here, this is one component called as bulb. I have taken a component called as bulb there, which is called as consumer. Battery or cell, which is called as source. We can take it as what? Wall socket also you can take it up, which is also called as a source. Or dynamo you can take it up, which is also called as a source. All those things are nothing but what? Source. Connecting wires made up of copper. I have taken a key. I have taken P key. I have taken ammeter. I have taken voltmeter. I have taken, and these all are nothing but what? Components. When I am connecting these all components by connecting wires through a battery, so that what happen when I am connecting and when I am switching on the key, current starts flowing there itself. It's what? Electrons start flowing from high potential to low potential. That flow of electrons from high potential to low potential through a circuit, that circuit is called as electric circuit. We can call it up. The circuit is called as what? Electric circuit. These electric circuits will be of two types. First one is open circuit, it will be there. Simultaneously closed circuit also it will be there. What is called as open circuit? Open circuit indicates that clearly when the key is open. When the key is open within the circuit, so that what happened, which does not allow electric current to be get flow through a circuit. That type of circuits are called as nothing but what? Open circuits. Next one is what? Closed circuit means what? This key has been in contact with this particular terminal there. Such that what happened? There is no gap existing around this particular connecting wires, as well as consumer, battery, ammeter, voltmeter. Due to that reason, current starts flowing from high potential to low potential, therefore, which allows current to be get flow. That is called as a closed circuit. We can give it up. That is regarding open circuit as well as closed circuit, in which chemical energy is converted into electrical energy. That electrical energy passes to connecting wire, and again that electrical energy as it is coming to consumer. A bulb you have taken here, it converts electrical energy into heat energy, and bulb will be giving lightning, and that how much lighting it is given can be measured by voltmeter, which is connected in parallel connection, and current flowing through a circuit can be measured by ammeter, which is connected in series connection. By this we understood clearly that these electric circuits can be connected in two types. One is series connection, other one is parallel connection. Now what is called a connection? Coming to the point, series connection is nothing but what? In our book he has given about consumers. I have taken two consumers called as bulbs. Bulb 1 I have taken, simultaneously bulb 2 I have taken. Having two terminals, first terminal, second terminal. First terminal, second terminal. When we can call it is series connection means second terminal of first battery is connected to second terminal of first bulb is connected to first terminal of second bulb, then we can say that this connection is series connection. We can give it up. When I am connecting consumers or bulbs in series connection, and key is also connected series connection, ammeter is also connected series connection, battery or cell is also connected in series connection. Then switch on the key. When I am switching on the key, what happened? The current IS. See, S indicates what? Series connection. IS current flows through this particular circuit. Same amount of current will flow through first bulb as well as second bulb. Therefore, IS will be remain same. Same amount of current will be get flow through first bulb, second bulb it will be get measured. If you take first bulb is of 60 watt, second bulb is of 40 watt there itself. Means what? It must be consisting of what? A device called as voltmeter. A device called as what? Voltmeter. Simultaneously I am connecting one more voltmeter here. V1 voltmeter as well as V2 voltmeter. Why? This is total potential difference. Total potential difference is equal to sum of the potential difference. How much energy, electrical energy has been converted to heat energy and light energy, that can be measured by what? Voltmeter. Therefore, I am connecting V1 voltage. Why? Means its voltage is 60 watt. Simultaneously, its voltage is 40 watt. So what happens there itself? It indicates that what certain voltage can be get measured such that there will be difference in voltage, but this difference in voltage sum will be equal to total voltage producing within this particular cell. Therefore, voltage is nothing but what? Sum of the individual voltages of a bulb, B1 bulb as well as B2 bulb. This particular point we have to consider when it comes to series connection. And one more thing is, when we are connecting in series connection, first bulb will be glowing much with brighter light. First bulb will be glowing with it will be glowing with brighter light. Second bulb will be going with what? Dim light. It will be going. Means what happened there itself? The total energy which is consumed here, it will be get consumed. After consuming, the same amount of current is passing through second bulb. Due to that reason, first bulb will be brighter than that of the next bulb there itself. Due to this reason only, in our home appliances, they won't connect all the connections in series connection. If we connect in series connection, what happens there itself? If the firstmost component will be producing brighter light, but whereas the nextmost component doesn't produce brighter light. Due to that reason, what happened in our home, one more type of connection they will connect. That connection is called as parallel connection. Parallel connection. And one more condition is what? First bulb is there, second bulb is there. For example, suppose first bulb is short circuited. First bulb is short circuited. Again, switch on the key and just observe whether current will flow into a bulb or not. How we can identify current is flowing to a circuit? As the bulb is glowing. As first bulb is short circuited, current does not flow to the second bulb. Due to that reason also, series connection is not that much applicable to connect them in what connection there? In our household appliances. By this we have completed series connection, children. And next topic is what? Equivalent combination of series connection. We'll see it up. After that, parallel connection. Then afterwards, equivalent parallel combination of parallel connection also. We'll see it up. Okay, children. Just now we have completed series connection concept. Related to that particular series connection concept, one more topic is there. That topic is equivalent resistance of series connection. What is meant by equivalent resistance of series connection? It is clear that a current is drawn to a resistor R, capital R, is equal to the current drawn through resistance wire R1, resistance wire R2, resistance wire R3. That is called as equivalent resistance where it is providing constant potential difference. Where it is providing a source called as constant potential difference. Equivalent resistance R is equal to some of the individual resistance, where constant potential difference if it is provided, it is called as equivalent resistance of series connection. Now consider three resistance wire, R1 resistance wire, R2 resistance wire, R3 resistance wire. It is the first terminal, second terminal, first terminal, second terminal, first terminal, second terminal. When we can call it a series connection, second terminal of first resistor wire connected to first terminal of second resistor wire. Second terminal of second resistance wire is connected to first terminal of third resistance wire. If it is connected, it is called as series connection. And connected in series connection to a battery consisting of ammeter as well as cap key, we are connected there itself. Then afterward, resistance wire R1, opposite and sudden potential difference, variation potential difference, connect voltmeter V1. For resistance wire R2, V2 voltmeter. For resistance wire R3, V3 voltmeter. Why? Different voltages can be shown by resistance wire R1, R2 as well as R3, such that total potential difference is equal to sum of the individual potential differences. That particular point we are doing it up. Total potential difference is equal to sum of the individual potential difference. Then connect it to a key, switch on. On the key, as we are on in the key, current starts flowing from high potential to low potential. Let the current flowing to circuit be as IS. So that what we know, when it is connected in series connection, IS, E means what? Series connection, current in series will be remain same. Same amount of current will flow through R1 resistance wire, R2 resistance wire as well as R3 resistance wire. That's the reason IS I have taken the resistance. But same amount of current is flowing, but total potential difference is divided into some of the blocks. Depending upon resistance wire capability, it is produced on voltage. That is denoted, that is read out by what? Voltmeter 1. Simultaneously, resistance wire R2, it will produce a voltage there itself, that will be denoted by V2 voltmeter. R3 resistance wire, what it is producing voltage, it will be denoted by what? V3 voltage there itself, as total voltage is equal to sum of the individual voltages of resistance wire R1, resistance wire R2, resistance wire R3, that we are connecting it up. Now what I am doing, as it is varying here, which is varying here, potential difference is varying, constant potential difference is dividing into sum of individual voltages, potential differences, depending upon the capacity of resistance wire R1, R2 as well as R3. So based upon that, I am deriving one formula, that is what? Applying Ohm's law within this equation. We need formula based upon what? V. Keep hand on V. By the triangle, IR will get it up. V is equal to IR, as the current, total current flowing within this particular voltage is also capital IS into R. This total wire, it is R1, R2, R3. Combination of these three things will behave like what? Individual resistance wire. It behaves as what? Individual resistance wire. It will behave there itself. That is nothing but what? Total R has taken there itself. Total R has taken of all three resistance wire sum is equal to total resistance producing there itself. Therefore, V is equal to ISR. Through this is nothing but a total resistance R, through which IS current is flowing depending upon potential difference. That is, according to Ohm's law, if I am taking, V is equal to IS into R. But we know the total voltage is equal to what? Sum of the voltage of V1, V2, V3 individually of R1 resistance wire, individually of R2 resistance wire, individually of R3 resistance wire. Therefore, apply V1 is equal to IS R1. Current is remaining same, as current is not changing. Current remains same in all three voltages. V1 is equal to IS R1. V2 is equal to IS R2. V3 is equal to IS R3. From these three things, total potential difference V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 applied here itself. IS into total resistance R is equal to IS of first resistance wire plus combination of IS of second resistance wire, combination of IS of third resistance wire. Then afterwards, take IS common here, R1 plus R2 plus R3 will get up. IS same current as it is there, it will be get cancelled out. Total resistance of the wire is nothing but what? Combination of resistance wire R1, resistance wire R2 as well as resistance wire R3. Therefore, if you compare, total resistance is nothing but what? Sum of the individual resistance of R1 plus R2 plus R3 is called as total resistance wire. If you compare the total resistance wire R is greater than R1, R is greater than R2, R is greater than R3. If we compare individually, the whole resistance offered by a wire, total wire, means what? Of this length, we know that resistance offering is directly proportional to length. As length increases, resistance offering gradually increases. For example, this is a 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 5, 15, means what? 15 centimeter length means what? More resistance it offers. Here, 15 centimeter, capital R is how much? 15. Small r1 is of what? 5 centimeter. Therefore, 15 is greater than that of 15 will offer more resistance than compared to that of the individual resistance wire. Simultaneously R2 also, simultaneously R3 also. By this we understood clearly that equivalent resistance in series connection, the whole resistance will be sum of the individual resistance of R1, R2, R3. By this we have completed our topic called as equivalent resistance connected in series. What is called as equivalent resistance? If the current is drawn to this particular resistance R is equal to sum of the combination of R1 plus R2 plus R3 resistors, provided what constant potential difference is there. The potential difference is remaining constant. This constant potential difference, depending upon the capability of R1, R2, R3, different voltmeters we are connecting and just we are identifying it up. By this we have completed our topic. Children, revise this topic nicely and try to grasp our concept much more better. Thank you.